Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to Rowena May Inspired. My name is Kelly, and here's our pal, Wilby. If you're seeing that red live button up at the top, that means you're catching us live, and I hope you are, because we are crafting today with the Mischievous Crafty Friends group, and this is the most mischievous Crafty Friends group you will ever find in your whole entire life. My friend Miss Jenny from Rose House Crafts is one of those mischievous friends who's just finishing up her craft right now. She made a cute little Christmas tree. You guys, today is bed springs. We're crafting with the bed springs. So come on in, say hello when you pop on so I know who's there. I'm going to bring up my computer so I have some comments. So I can say hello, Miss Kathy and Miss Carolyn. Let me see who's jumping on and joining us this Sunday afternoon. Okay, come on. Hello, Miss Shauna. How are you, friend? Okay, come on, don't talk. Don't talk. I don't need you to compete. Thank you. Yes, look at Wilby. Wilby's hanging out here on this Sunday afternoon. We've got the Bears and the Patriots playing right now. It's kind of a boring game. I don't even have the sound on. It just looks boring. It looks boring. Hello, Miss Teddy Bear. How are you, friend? Come on in, friends. Say hello. Miss Jenny's just finishing up her craft. Yellowstone tonight. Oh, I saw that. I know. I said, Mother, she's well aware. She is well aware. I talked to her last night. We had, her church has harvest dinner every fall, and it was last night, and we went to it, and she said, oh, Yellowstone starts tomorrow. I think this is the final chapter, right? They're probably going to kill them all off. Hello, Miss Barb. All right, you guys, say hello to Wilby. We're going to slide him on over here to the right so he can get his, his premier seating, his preferred seating, premier seating, Thank you, Miss Janice. Okay, so Miss Jenny, so Miss Jenny she used like spring like this, and I told her I have those springs, okay? These are springs that you can get like in a primitive store, or this is because I like to decorate with these. And so here's one of my my little rusty crusty, these primitive candles that you put the batteries in, and they're timered, and they sit in just like this. So if you just watched Miss Jenny, the only thing I don't like about it is sometimes they get a little tipsy in here, but this is what you put in those. Hello, Miss Misty. She said she'll be watching it. Wait, she'll be watching it and the Lions. Hello, Mother. Yeah, so here is if you just watched Miss Jenny with her spring, this is what the spring is used for. You can get those in I think I get these down in Shipshawana, but I have a couple of them, and I think maybe one was Mother's and she didn't want it anymore, so I ended up with it. Hello, Miss Loretta. So it's bed spring day. So I've crafted with bed springs before. Some people haven't. And this is one of the things I have over here. I was like, what do I have in the craft room still? Some of the things, typically when I do a bed spring craft, it's been when I've done auctions, like a benefit for somebody. But here's one I did. I took one of those. My aunt she was making a blanket or something, crocheting a blanket with some sort of yarn that used these cones. So she kept giving me these cones as she was finishing. Must have been a big blanket because she gave me a whole bunch of these. I think I'm out of them now and she's done. So, but I took one and I covered it with sheet music. Or hymnal music, and it says love lifted me, and then I just hooked it to this piece of barnwood and then put tulips in it, and it's just been hanging out over here. Isn't that pretty? It's just been hanging out. I don't even know when I made this. It's just hanging out over here on the side. I got a lot of crafts over here. Ay. Hello, Miss Jenny. There you are. Here's my same version of your little spring. This is what I have. This is how I use mine in my home for my, I do a lot of the primitive rustic decor, and that's what I use, those little timer candles. We buy these like down in Shipshawana or wherever. I love those kind of candles. Okay, so we need to get busy with our bread spring. We're using a bread spring. Does anybody notice my shirt? I just have to point it out. I just like you to see that shirt. Now, The only reason why I put this shirt on is because Mrs. Claus was crafting right before me with her cute little thrifted shirt. I was like, well, if she can wear like a Christmas shirt, I should wear a Christmas shirt too for my, you guys, I made this. Look closely. It's sewn. I mean, it's embroidered, but I made it with my own 2 hands. Your LSU, oh my gosh, that was bad. That was very bad. I didn't pick them to win. But I made this, you guys. I did this, what's it called? Reverse embroidery technique. I made it. I'm so excited. I'm going to make more. I'm not really sure that it's going to be one of those things that, I know I did. Nobody's going to believe it. You love my classy top? I know. Nobody's going to believe it. Now, this material is not the material I ordered because I got this pattern from, there's a lady who has a page and she gave me her instructions and all the things you need. This material that I use underneath is Dollar Tree, it's like fleece, a snowman fleece. Look, I'll come closer. Isn't it cute? Because what she sent me I didn't really like. I picked it out, but I did. It only took me like a few hours on Friday night. I was so proud of myself. And then I ran out. I had 2 stitches left and I ran out of floss. So anyway, I just had to put it on so you all could be proud of me. You all could be proud of me that I actually sewed something from very few times. My husband's like, you are sewing? Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, you guys, so here's my bed spring. This is so rusty, crusty. So I'm going to use mine as a Christmas tree as well. Okay, but I'm going to use these, what do you call these? These little twisty tie, green thingies from Dollar Tree. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I just had a packet of these. Well, thank you, Miss Shauna. I'm going to take 2 of them and I'm going to join them, okay? And then I'm going to start right here at the top and I'm just going to start, maybe I don't want to join them yet. Better be careful, you'll be making and selling them. Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. What's reverse embroidery? Okay, so I'll try to explain that as I go. So they send you, or you can make there's like a, what do you call it? A pattern that has the letters on it. And you take your shirt and you turn it inside out. Okay, you guys, we're just putting this around all this wire, okay? So we can kind of cover it. And then you put your embroidery hoop inside the shirt, and then you reverse it. So the inside of the hoop is on the inside, if that makes sense. And then you stitch it on the outside, and then when you finish, you have like this pattern on here, and then you take scissors and you trim out all of that. And this material is underneath. It's underneath the shirt, and then you expose all that. It's so fun. It's a lot of fun, and it's, you know what? If you have any sewing knowledge, you could probably whip one up in no time. I mean, she had YouTube instructions that come with, she must have had a reel on Facebook and I watched it and I was like, I really want to do this. I've been seeing so many people doing it and I'm like, I really want to do this and just try it and see how it goes. And my sister's like, you need to make me one. I'm like, you need to pay up. This isn't cheap. Oh, I should video doing it. Maybe you do a live on it. Oh, good Lord, you guys. I actually sat in my dining room, started it in my dining room, and then I slowly got tired of, because I don't have a TV or anything in the dining room. I did it in the dining room for light. But then I went into my office and I got my grandma Rowene's old OttLite that I have, and I took it out and I put it in the in my TV room, and I, just like Mother when she's cross-stitching, I got the OttLite on and I sat there and I watched. Now, here's something for you. If you're looking for something to watch and you're into, if you're around, my age, 35. I'm just kidding. My son will be 27 in 2 weeks. I think I'm 35. If you're around my age, you may have graduated in the late 80s, early 90s. Hello, Miss Sandy. You would probably be familiar, the OTT. It's an OTT light. It's like a really bright light, you know, like first like sewing or any kind of, I don't know, things. Like you can get them at like Joann's and stuff like that. But there is a documentary on Wham. Do you guys remember Wham? Well, that would make me a whole lot younger. Yeah, passing out waiters. So there was a documentary on Wham, and I loved Wham. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So good. So I had finished, while I was sitting there, I had finished watching the documentary on Whitney Houston. And I've watched documentaries on her before, but this was just one other version that they have. All right, I'm going to use one more because it's got about that much. So I think I used about 5 on here, okay? Got about 5. You watched it, Miss Jenny? Wasn't it? Are you talking about the Wham one? Oh, I thought it was so good. I loved her. I love their story. I love their story. I mean, I've always loved Wham, but anyway, it was great. So as I was just doing a little Friday night embroidery, a little sewing on a Friday night, we're such a lively crew around here. We watch, well, we don't, it's me. My husband wouldn't watch Wham. He would not be into that. Your mom said she was 39 for years. When I turned 40, I had to break her to be 30. It just wasn't right, was it? All right, I think we're good there. I'm going to take that just one more and wrap it right there, and then I think I can just cut that last piece. Fun times, yes. Oh, I loved Wham. And in our family room, my husband has, all over this house, we have like theater quality surround sound, and especially in that room, oh my gosh, you hear things behind you when you're, that thing, when they were playing the Wham songs, I was like, oh, just love it. I was like, no, just kidding. I really was. Okay, so we've got our bed spring. Did you even know there's a bed spring in there anymore? Covered with the greenery. Now, you know, bed springs can be a little wonky. Like Miss Jenny's, you know, she got her little tippity-doo-dah tree going there. It was so super cute. I'm trying not to get mine to do that. Okay, so I want to go ahead and make it. Now, mine's going to be more of a primitive tree, okay? Because you guys know I like that. So I'm going to take some of this material, these 2 pieces right here, 2 patterns. My sister always says patrons, from Jubilee Fabrics, and we're just going to rip some pieces here, and we're going to tie this on. Hello, Miss Beverly. I thought it was great. I thought it was great. And I don't even know when did they make that, because George Michael was like talking in it, and he's been gone for, I don't know, quite a while. Oh, I don't know. I thought it was really cool. Whoops. Okay. It didn't rip straight, but it's okay. You had a whole bed of these. Wait, you had a whole bed of these. What? Oh, the same ones? And your husband took it to the scrapyard. And oh, thank you for the stars, Miss Beverly. Oh my gosh, I would cry. I would cry. You can sell bed springs. You can sell. Thank you, Miss Jim. How are you, friend? Okay, you can sell those bed springs. I actually pulled over on the side of the road one time and picked up one, but they weren't like the best bed springs, and they had really sharp edges on them. I had to eventually get rid of them because they were too sharp. Like, they just weren't like this. I don't know what it was, but it was like, you're gonna need a tetanus shot if you don't be careful. So I had to get rid of it when we moved. When I moved. Okay, so I'm just going to, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of stick it through here. And I'm just going to, before I cut anything, I'm just going to tie a little knot, okay? Oh my gosh, there's a stars party. Thank you, Miss Denise. Oh my gosh, you guys, I haven't had a stars party in, I don't even know how long it's been since I've had a stars party. Well, thank you, friends. So kind of you. So I'm just going to start tying some on here. Not literally tying one on, just tying some on. They were pretty, yeah, I bet you they were, and you were probably like, what in the world are you doing? Hello, Miss Sandy. Happy Sunday, friends. Did you guys see number 5 of 15 ornaments in November? I put out the number Well, thank you, Miss Beverly. You are too kind. I put out another one today, so day 5. It's the 10th day. The even days of the month are getting ornament. I got to do some more, and I'm caught up now. Hello, Forever Brook Designs. How are you, friend? I'm caught up with the ones I had, done ahead of time. So now I got to get busy. I got to get busy doing some more. Okay, I'm going to come down a row here. Come down a row and just tie a knot. You guys, these can be done however you want. This is just kind of a little fun way I like to do. I like primitive. I like primitive and rustic and like cabinish, not cabbage. Hello, Miss Carol and Miss Mary. I like that look. I do. All right. So, just gonna keep tying them on here. Let's see. I'll come down here and just do a couple of use the same one for a little bit. Here, come around. So next Saturday is our craft show. Mother and my son and myself doing a craft show at my son's church, and we went craft showing yesterday again. Mother and my sister and I was watching number 5 when you started. Super cute. Well, thank you. Yeah, I gotta get my thinking cap on to get some more. I mean, I know I can come up with some more. I'm trying to just be different and find something, I know I'm going to do some, I'm going to do some, I'm trying to be all different kinds of styles, not just my style. I like the rustic and, that, but that's not everybody's style. So I'm going to try to, oh, well, thank you, Miss Sharon. Hello, Miss Elisa. Thank you. So I'm going to try to, is it Elisa or Eliza? I was thinking that the other day. You just watched number 5. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. I think they're fun. And it's a challenge for me to stay up on okay, I said I was doing 15 in November and because I couldn't do 30. I think Miss Carol Ruth is doing 30 and I can't keep up. I couldn't do one every day because I have to do the voiceover on them, that takes a little bit of work. Sometimes a lot of bit of work. Well, thank you, Miss Debbie, for the stars. I can't watch since I'm running errands. Oh yeah, don't do it now. Don't watch now. Oh shoot. Don't watch now. Okay, so here's what we have going on here. Just tying them around here. Nothing fancy. Nothing. Right, the first one, Elisa. Okay, I just want to make sure you weren't. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, I should ask her. I should just assume that I know how to say everybody's names. You think this is cute already? It's easy. And you got some bed springs hanging around. Got some. Do they even make beds with bed springs anymore? Spring springs, these kind of springs. I feel like that we've gone away from that kind of technology. Maybe that was a stupid question. I don't know. I just wonder, do we even have that kind of? I feel like these are all old things, Old things. I don't know. Let's see. What did I want down here? I want one right down here. I'm not sure where missed it very. Yeah, well, I did until my husband took it away. That sounds like something mine would do. You don't need that. These either came from an estate sale or probably more than likely an estate sale. That's where most of my treasures come from. But I'm always on the lookout for. All right, I need to put one more right here, and I think we're good with the material. That's why I need to try Amazon gift bag. Oh my gosh, did you do one? Oh, they're fun. They're a lot of fun. I hope you love it. All right, look, we've got them all just twisted around there like so. Now, I haven't shown you how we're gonna make this into an actual tree, a tree, not just on this table. You guys, thank you so much for the stars. I've had a stars party in a long time, and that was super kind of you all to do that. Okay, so I think before we go any further. Now I've got some of these little, you know, I guess I like to use these little brown, that you're trying tonight. Awesome. That's awesome. Check Marketplace for bed springs. Yeah, there you go. I have these little snowflakes, but I also have my Rusty Bells. So I don't know if we should put Rusty Bells on it. What do you guys think? Little Rusty Bell. Oh, I also have these little hearts. You guys know I have those. So I've got snowflakes, hearts. I've got stars. But I've got my little Rusty Bells. Hello, Miss Darlia. Etsy has springs. Okay, there you guys go. So I've got some rusty, I mean, maybe I could do a combination. Like I put a Rusty Bell on here. Then put like a snowflake down here. Okay, maybe we should just do a combination. What should we do, a combination? Oh, there's actually a Rusty Bell in with those stars. I mean, those sunflowers. Snowflakes. Good Lord, I can't even talk. Oh, well, thank you very much. Okay, hold on. I got some just kicking around down here at the bottom of my little bucket. My little bucket. I did have some stars, but I don't know what. And sometimes they get thrown into the wrong thing. You guys know how I am with my stuff. I get willy-nilly and start throwing things everywhere. Bells and snowflakes. Okay, let's do it. All right, let's put a bell right here. I'm just going to kind of put it, sorry, I got a little itch on my chin. I'm just going to put a little hot glue on the, did I just hit my glasses? Yes, I did. What in the world did I just put on my glasses? Hold, please. I cannot see. There's something. I hit my glasses. Oh, I think it was the glue. I think it was the end of the glue stick. Wait. I'm blind right now. I can't see. Hold, please. Oh, I can see again. That was so strange. I think it went and it left a mark across my glasses. I'm a hot mess. As if you didn't already know that. All right, so on this side, and this one, we'll put this snowflake. We put this snowflake. Okay, so then we'll come down here, put another bell. Yes. Yeah, I think a combination would look good, wouldn't it? So hopefully this works out. I did a little practicing before because I was like, oops, get out of there. I got to try to figure out how I'm going to get this attached to what I'm attaching this to. This is why you love me, because I'm a hot mess, and it's like when I tell my husband that I like to watch like Mama June because she's such a hot mess. I feel better about my life because if I watch somebody with a worse, somebody who's worse off, so that's why I like to watch reality TV. I feel better about my life. Like when I watch Hoarders. Even though this craft room would make me think, make people think that I need them to call. I need them to be called. I felt a little better when I started, earlier I started pricing all my stuff for, finally starting to price my stuff for the craft show. I got all my fall stuff into a bin, all accounted for and priced. And then I went over here looking for that bed spring craft so I could show you that. And I found some more crafts I'd made last year. I watched TLC, yes. It's the best. And I found some more things. I was like, oh, well, this could go to the craft show. This could go. So I got a few more things I could add into to this. So when we go Saturday, we'll take pictures and post it so you guys can see how my sister sets up. It's been a bit since we've done a craft show. We have not done a craft show. I say we because my sister's we call her my merchandiser. She's the one who like sets up everything for me. And then I pay her in crafts. That's how we work it out. But this time, Mother's got some macrame items. My son he makes items with paracord. And so we're all going to be at like one little location, so it should be fun. So we're going to be there Saturday, and I didn't end up going to the estate sale yesterday. We went to that craft show, and I came home and I told my husband, I'm like, I'm just too tired. He thought I was crazy, but it was about it was probably about 20 minutes from here, and I just didn't feel like it. I don't know why. Then I thought to myself later on, I was like, you probably should have gone, because you're not going to be able to go to the one next week on Saturday if there's one because of the craft show. But it's like, it's fine. I don't need to go every week. Even though they were probably like, where are you? Probably missed me. They probably did. Okay, I want to see. Do I want a snowflake right there? No, I'm going to put a bell right there. All right, one more bell, you guys, and I think we've got each piece of our material with something on it. Okay, so see, we've got a bell or a snowflake. Okay, cool. You guys like it? So far, so good. Did I get everything? I think I did. You could always add some more in if you wanted to. My first craft show this year is Friday the 15th. Oh, so ours is Saturday the 16th. Awesome. So we set up Saturday or Friday, and then we have it Saturday. So, okay, are you guys ready for this? I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, so we didn't light the positivity candle. That's where all this negativity is coming from. I'm just kidding. I thought I had the lighter over here. I forgot. Where's Miss Kathy at? She forgot to remind me. Thank you, Miss Krista. I tell myself right before, okay, don't forget to light. And I actually had the lighter laying here, and I forgot. The positivity candle is lit. Phew. We saved it. We were only 24 minutes in. We'll be super positive now. Okay, so I was trying to figure out what I wanted to, how I was going to make this tree work. Okay, so this is an insulator from Mother's Yard. Okay, so back when my dad was still alive, so probably, I don't know, maybe 2018 or 19. Hello, Miss Kim. Mother's going to have to chime in and tell what, I think that they redid the poles in their yard, their power poles in their yard, and they had taken out all the insulators and whatnot from the poles, and they basically were just going to like get rid of them. So this is an old insulator that was in her yard. Okay, so I had it in my stash. So I went and got it, and I was like, okay, I need to like, have something. I was going to use a dowel. I went out in the my burn pit. Hello, Miss Karen. How are you? I went to my burn pit and grabbed this big old mossy looking stick, and it was wet because they replaced the pole. So they took out they don't, apparently maybe they don't use these anymore. You collected those insulators, all shapes, sizes, and colors. I know. So here's one. It's like kind of like I don't know what that white dot on the bottom is, and there's a chip in it. Where's that chip at? Right there. There's a chip in it. But I put it like this, okay? So I took some Tite Bond, Quick and Thick, and then a little bit of hot glue, and I got it all set up. So I mean, it's been sitting here for, I don't know, I think Miss Michelle was on when I did it. So it's been here for a couple hours, okay? So I'm going to come down in the center with this, and it's going to, hopefully it's going to come to fruition, okay? So it's going to be kind of like maybe a little bit wonky, but it's going to be something like so, okay? So that stick has a little bit of a, here, let me show you. Has a little bit of a knot right there, okay? Oh, well, thank you. You never brought insulators because you didn't know what to do with them. Well, I didn't. These are a little bit harder to deal with than the ones that have like these, you know, like that version, like that. Okay, so the top of the spring where it curves around is resting on that little nub there. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best here. I've got some of this brown wire. It's craft wire, you know, it's covered, it's wire covered with paper, like brown paper. If you have a washer, it would keep it from so wonky. So hold on. I don't have one. I don't have one. But I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna try to keep it from being so wonky. Okay, so I'm gonna tie this one at the top, and it's just gonna. Now remember, when I was practicing this, there was not all this greenery on here, so it might take me a second to get it looking good. Okay, so just tie that in there like that, and then just stick it down in there. And it's brown; it's not even gonna show. Okay, so it's still gonna be like a little crooked. Whoops, maybe I can't. Maybe I didn't hit that on there very good. Oh, I didn't get that on. Okay, Well, I didn't stay on there like I had planned. Hold on. Get back on there. Get back on there. Don't do this to me now. I had it all figured out earlier. Let's try this again. Try this again. Okay, stay right there. I probably could put a little glue on there as well if I needed to. I had this going around here earlier and it was just fine. Of course, I go live and then it decides to be silly. Okay. If it comes apart too much, I might have to get another piece of wire because you know that paper separates from the wire. See if I can fish it back up through there. I think I'm gonna have to grab another one. Here's a longer one. I had a whole bunch of them out here because I was messing. Okay, that's good. I was messing with it. I cut extra long so that I didn't have to worry about it. Okay, come through there. We'll go a little bit. We got this one's extra long. Oh, I bet you that is so cool looking. I bet you that is so cool looking. Let me bring that right around there again. I'll stay on there, you little stinker. Now let me come around here this time. Maybe that's our... Let me get that material out of there. Let me see if I got it twisted right this time. You're probably like, what is she doing? She's a hot mess. She's a hot mess. Because the dogs are so quiet today. I think they're up laying on the bed with my husband watching football. You think I should make it so the tree goes around and plays "Oh Christmas Tree"? I don't know about all that. Okay, I'm going to put a little hot glue right in there just to hold that to the tree right there. Okay. Well, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. But we have to secure the bottom part, okay? Now, here's where it might get a little hairy. There are several crafters that sell them. Suki, Hildy, Labriska. I'm sure others, Marketplace and Etsy. There you go. Yes, there are a lot of crafters who, I think Miss Debbie from Secondhand Treasures, she sells them as well. If we're talking about bed springs still. Okay, so now I'm going to come through the middle. Because this is just brown wire, I'm going to come through on this side, and this is going to be like, try to do 2 at a time. So this might be a little bit hairy, okay? It might be a little hairy. But I'm going to try to keep it so I don't pull it too far on one side, okay? So if I do it at the same time and I come around, whoops, I'm going to twist it on the inside. These are really long pieces, okay? I did this ahead of time, okay? And I practiced. Because I know I don't usually do that. But I'm going to twist it around the trunk, and it's brown wire, so you're really not going to see it, okay? You're really not going to see it. Okay, so then you pull it out, and it's in the middle, and then you just take the one piece over the top, and you're going to come out here to wherever, doesn't really matter, and you're going to twist it, okay? Now again, the tree might be a little wonky, but it's okay. It might go a little bit wonky tree, but we're just trying to get it to stay like kind of center so it doesn't weeble wobble. Well, thank you, Miss Jenny. Thank you, friend. All right, so I'm just twisting those around each side. So you see now, it's got a little, but you see now it's like, it's, you haven't practiced. There's still time, friend. There's still time for you to practice. I had to practice because this was all wonky. Wonky is good. I know you guys know I like wonky. All right, so let's trim off this extra pieces here because we don't need that nonsense. We don't need that nonsense. So what did we buy yesterday, Mother, at the craft show? I bought the cutest snowman. I almost wanted to tell this lady, I wanted to say, you are selling these way too cheap. She must have a laser cutter, right? But Mother bought the cutest one. It had fall on one side and then it said Noel on the other, and it had like a nativity, and it was so pretty. She was selling them so cheap. Okay, so what do you guys think? We're not done yet, but what do you think? We got the stick at the top. It's like a little wonky tree. Remember the little lamp shade frames? All right. Oh yeah, we bought chapstick holders for the girls for Christmas. Oops. I didn't say what girls. My nieces, that's who they were going to. They're not on here. We bought, Mother got that really cool sign. I got one that had 4 little snowmen on it. It's so cute. But I'm like, lady, you sell this way too cheap. Way too cheap. Okay. But, I mean, it was good for us. But I felt like she did all the painting on them. You know how you buy the wood kits from people and they're like $20 or whatever, and then you have to do the work? I mean, I got the one for $15, and I'm like, you mean the little Stanley cups? What? Little Stanley cups? No, we didn't buy any Stanley cups. My sister has a knockoff Stanley that we call Stuart. Stanley's stepbrother. Because she's too cheap for a real Stanley. But she bought a little bead, like a little thing that goes around the handle of the of your cup. All right, I'm gonna put some Spanish moss around the bottom of our tree because we gotta hide that. We gotta hide that. No, there's this one lady makes these chapstick holders. They're like quilted little things, and then you can like hook them to your bag or your purse, or yeah, you like that. We called it Stuart because she's so cheap. She's so cheap. Oh shoot! I bought my niece, since she's not on here. My niece Joey's, you know, the one that was here and crafted with me when we did the reverse canvas this summer. I bought her. She loves the Lions. She lives in Wisconsin, but she has good taste in football, so you know she loves the Lions. I got her a stocking hat. It's so adorable. It has the Lions on it, so I'm just happy about that. And I got my nephew he loves baseball, and I got him a lighted up baseball sign. You and Katie got the button jewelry. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're keychain. Yeah, they're keychains. All right, so there's some Spanish moss down at the bottom of our tree. Now we have to put a star on here. We have to put a star on here. Now I've got this big. I think I'm gonna put this big honking star on this, you guys. I think that'll be cute on there. Now it is kind of leaning to the. But you know what? If we put it this way, like so, I mean, there's not much we can do. It's the way the stick is. If we put it like this, you can't see the lean, can you? If we put the star on like that, you can't see the lean. Or can you see the lean? I can't see it. It's almost like you can see the lean from this direction right here if I do it sideways. But if you put it like that, you can't really see the lean. I think that's cute. No, the one I got is a keychain. So yeah, and it's got the hook on it. Yeah, you could hook it. Hello, Miss Tony. Yeah, it's like a keychain. Yeah. Okay, and I'm trying to think how I want to hook this to this wood or to this stump. The stump. Do I have 2 of these? I could always put one on the other side, but I don't know that I have 2. I don't know if I have 2. Let's see. Oh, I do have 2. No tree is perfectly straight. Oh, thanks, Mother. I do have one. Oh, wait, it's even got. Wait. Whoa, what's going on here? Did we try to use this one time? Look. Did we try to use it? Oh, it's a Christmas miracle. There's one with wire on it already. What on earth? Was there little elves down here in this craft room? We are Santa's elves. Putting this together for me, and I could just put this right around here? What happened? I don't know. I don't know. What happened here? Does anybody remember? I don't know, but I feel like it's a Christmas miracle. But it's through the hole. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I need to. Well, I guess I can make it work. Here, let's try it. Let's make it work. Darn it. Can use a short, chubby candle holder to place And the insulator that would work. Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay, you guys, this is going to work. Look, we're just going to, it's just the same wire. I don't remember. Did we start a craft with this once? And do anybody remember? Or was I down here just farting around on my own? I don't know. It's possible. I was farting around down here on my own. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of glue, but look at that. Look at that. It's going to stay. I'm going to put a little glue back here just to get it to stay. You don't remember. I probably was down here just messing around with maybe a pre-record. There's some glue on the back of it. It's not beautiful back here. But, I mean, look at that. We don't even have to worry about it. Okay, I did turn it a little bit because it was kind of on that wonky look. I want you guys to see it like this. Like so. Okay. You're a hoot. I'm something. I'm a hot mess is what I am. Okay, so I think we need to add in a little bit more. What if I added in some different kind of greenery? We've got time. We've got 20 minutes. We've got 20 minutes too. Let's add in a little bit more greenery. Hold on. Let me grab my little. We can bulk up this tree a little bit, and maybe we could make it not look so wonkified. How's that? Willy Wonkified. Maybe moss behind the star. Oh, I could do that. Is that Miss Dina? I could probably put a little moss behind there. Yeah. But let's look at putting some. Let's add some. Let's do some filler with these. She's crazy as a loon. She's crazy as a loon. I think my grandma Rowene used to use that term, crazy as a loon. And I don't even know if that's a good thing. Is that a good thing? Oh, I think this is going to be cute. You know what? I think I'm going to take the pieces like this. Okay? And I'm going to see if, let me see. No. Put a little glue on it. A little dabble-do-ya. And I'm going to try to stick it up on the tree branch. The bark. The tree. The stick. Oh, hold on while you get this. And look. And this will add a little bit. I don't know if that looks good or not. It looks good from this angle, but I don't know if it looks good from your angle. Hold on, let's fill a little bit more in so it looks like more like a tree. Hold please. Hello, Miss Irene. How are you? I'm kind of bringing the tree. Whoops. Just flung that piece. I'm bringing a little bit more to the tree. I'm making it look more like a real tree. Maybe hiding the spring a little too much. I don't know. I kind of like the way this is turning out, though. You haven't been on so long to see. Well, I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad you're here. You can see all the craziness you've missed. No, look. What do you guys think? I don't know how it looks to you. I'm going to add some more in here, so don't worry. We're going to fill in some of this. Let me see if I can get it to fill in like that right there. Look at that. Fill in a little piece right there. Put a star on both sides. Okay. I do have that other star. Let me see if I can get it to work. See if I can get it to work. Okay, I'm just gonna filling in. We're starting with the front. We're filling in the front first. Okay, and the party's in the back, so we'll go there in a second. Party's in the back. Let's see if I got that. I kind of like that because then it fills in like where that spring has. It was kind of tight at the top with those, and then when it stretched out, it got a little bigger. Let's see if I can trim this down a little bit. Any Bears fans in the house? Because the Bears aren't winning right now. Just to let you know. Your Bears aren't winning. Okay. Whoops. I think that just kind of grabbed onto the hot glue that was already in there. I think it did. All right, so let me bring this around here. Okay, look. I don't know how well you can see it. I don't know how well it looks from your angle. It may not look good. It doesn't look bad from this angle, but again, I try to make it look. I kind of like how it's just kind of filling in down here. All right, more greenery in the front here. This is, whoops, glue gun down. Glue gun down. I like how this is coming down here on the bottom though. I do like that. Again, I don't know how it looks to you guys. It doesn't look bad to me. But then I put it up in the camera and I'm like, does that look weird? You know what I need to do. You know what I need to do. Hello, Miss Teresa. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit more material on here because it probably needs a little bit more at the, good gravy, hold on. Lift that a little bit more. It's gonna need a little bit more material because now it looks like the tree at the bottom is naked. Okay, it's naked. So let's just take our material, tie knots like I was doing before, but because it's not as like big down here, I'm just gonna tie it. I'm just gonna tie the knot and then just glue it right on there. So, like so, okay? And then we can also add some more bells and snowflakes, so then it just extends our tree a little bit more. Some folks decided to knock down our local tower so you don't have service for 2 months. Oh, were they putting a new tower up? Or did somebody literally knock it down? That's not good. That's not good at all. I'd be mad because if I couldn't work because I have to have Wi-Fi for my work, I would be really mad. I'd be really mad. Okay, let's see, we'll put one down here. Put one down here. All right, so see, we extended down at the bottom. We extended our tree. Extended our tree. Okay, do I need to put any more? Okay, we wanted to put a star in the back. Let me see how that star would look on the back. I mean, I think I can make it. I don't know, hot glue on the, we'll see if the hot glue will stick to the wood. Let's see how that goes. Don't burn yourself. Woo! Don't burn yourself. It gets a little hotsy-totsy there. Thought it was smoking for a minute, but that's just like a glue strand. Oh, shoot. All right, so there's this star on the other side. It's not like perfect, but I might have to boost it up there a little bit more. All right, I need a little bit more greenery here in the back. We got the party in the back going on now. We gotta, you guys, I'm pulling off from a swag that I got from an estate sale that I probably paid just like $2 for it, and there's so much, it's huge. It's long. It's got a lot of really cool pieces. I just keep pulling them off there, and it's awesome. I like this. Okay. Just slide it in here. You're not even gonna know there's a bed spring in here. Actually, you will, because you can see like it's curving around here. You can see that part. But I think this is cute. I think it's cute. Anybody have any insulators like this? Anybody got any? You like it, Miss Darlia? Well, thank you. New one has just gone up, and it's been so, oh, it's still trying to get it right. Trying to get it right, I'm sure. So annoying. All right, where's my thing? How much time do we have left? It's 2:47. You guys, up next after me is Miss Bernice. Miss Bernice with BB Crafts. You're gonna want to make sure you go over and check out what little concoction she's going to come up with for her bed spring. Her bed spring, because it is bed spring day. We've been planning for this for a while. Like, so Mischievous Crafty Friends, we give suggestions on what things we would like to, you know, craft with, and then there's a vote. Sometimes those votes are rigged. I'm just kidding. Sometimes this Mischievous Crafty Friends, they like, whoa, they like to throw in their 2 cents about something, you know, about what they would like to craft with, and then they don't even sign up to craft for that. I just like to give them a hard time. I'm like, really? You voted for this and then you're not even going to sign up to do it? Rude. 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 No, I generally, I've liked pretty much all of the topics or the things. We did teacups, right? Was that last time? Was it teacups? And that's why they're mischievous. You're right. That is why they're mischievous. They do. Like Miss Janice, she's not even in it today. I thought she was gonna be bed spring crafting. She's gonna craft. She's just not crafting in the event. So she is gonna be crafting. I think Miss Krista, you know, Miss Krista doesn't craft live, but I think she's probably gonna be. She usually whips up a bed spring, or she whips up a craft of whatever, you know, we're doing that. It just doesn't. She doesn't craft live, so. She does hers on her own and then shares with us what her vision of the bed spring craft will be. So we get to see what she does as well. Okay, I gotta put one more over here on this side. One more over here on this side. So that's the one, the way it looks wonky when it leans that way, but that's just because of the way the spring is. Your tree is so big. My tree is so big. I have big trees and I cannot lie. I love it. It's a Beautimus tree. Beautimus. That's what Mama June says. Beautimus. Beautimus. I don't even know what that means, but that's what she says. Beautimus. That's how she defines herself, as Beautimus. All right. Oh, there's a star. Where'd that come from? Must have been in the snowflakes. I've noticed Krista doing that. She's awesome. Yes, we enjoy when she busts out with a when she joins in the fun. Well, remember we did the mystery challenge, and I got her the baby doll, and she turned that baby doll into such a cute little stinking floating in the tub. It was so stinking cute. After Mother and I drove around looking for, we got it because it was a crawling baby, so and it didn't have batteries in it from the gift shop. We got it from. So I went and got the. Oh, we drove around Jasper looking for a screwdriver kit. All right, what do you guys think about this? We've got 9 minutes. What more should we add to it? Look at it. Does it look really super wonky? Okay, I want to try to get it so you can see it where it doesn't look so wonky. Still think it's a little wonky going on here. Trying to figure out how I can make it. Maybe that piece right there going in right there. Oh, maybe that'll do it. Okay, let me try that. Let me add that kind of right in there. Whoops. I'm kind of just filling in little gaps. I don't want to hide the bed spring, but I'm trying to make it look a little bit more symmetrical. All right. Fairy lights. Oh, I do have some fairy lights. Here, I'm just going to tie this. I do have some. Let me see. Let me grab another one of these pieces of material so I can stick that in where I just put that so it doesn't have a gap there. Oh, my husband's arisen. Our floors creak. Right. Usually you'll hear dogs running down the hall as well. Espen, our little Espen, she's preggers and she's moving a little slow these days. She's moving a little slow. I think her belly's about dragging on the floor. All right, so I just added that right there in the center. All right, let's get some fairy lights. Get some fairy lights. I think it's looking cute. It's still a little leany weeny, but I feel like maybe if I can always zhuzh it up a little bit more after I'm done on the live. Let's get some lights out here. Okay, so I just packed. I don't know if this was from Temu or if it may have come from there. I don't know. It's hard to tell if it came from Amazon or there. I never know. You could, oh my gosh, where is that? Where is that? Jenny had the Grinch arm. Where is that baby arm at? That baby arm's been laying here forever. Where is it? Oh, here it is. There it is. It's not really a baby arm. It's the straw. The puppies are due. Hey, is Miss Jenny still on here? Ah? Oh shoot. The puppies are due at Thanksgiving. I'm not leaving that on there. I just can't. But it looks hilarious. Oh, shoot. All right. It's hilarious. It's just sitting there. I think wasn't that from, I think they came in an estate sale find. And it's like an ode to Jenny because Jenny's got she does her doll. She does her doll crafting and stuff. And yeah. But yes. Okay. These, I don't know the best way to take these apart when you get them. You guys, they're like all like kind of twisted on each other. All twisted on each other. All right, let me stick one. Let me start up here and just kind of go around. There, that just came through there on that side. Here, let me turn it on. Okay. Start just going around our little tree here, our little lights. You could hold them, wait. Oh, shoot. Oh, if this craft, I need to come up with a craft that's like a fun craft. I can't put an arm on a cute, like primitive craft like this. I can't make it a permanent fixture. You know what I need to do? I need to take that arm and drive to Wisconsin to Jenny's house, and we need to craft together and make something fun with. Maybe next summer I'll have to make a trip to Wisconsin. I don't really want to go when it gets cold, and because we could be outside. She's got a beautiful yard. We could make like outdoor things because she has. Her outdoor, like, fairy garden things are so cool, and I love it. And her yard looks so, like, tranquil and peaceful, and she's working on getting a new fence, and oh, I could take Wilby, and she could fix him right up. She has, like, a style, like, just with, like, her Mrs. Claus shirt that she was wearing today. She's so unique. I love her. And you guys don't really know how much you really enjoy somebody. You know, you see them online and you're like, oh, they're so much fun. But when you meet them in person, yes, come visit me. You can tour the state. Oh my goodness. We're going to do a stadium tour? All right. Yeah. When you meet people in person. When I've met most of these mischievous people, let me tell you. Bernice, Michelle, Krista, obviously, Janice, Jenny, Carol Ruth, Miss Jim, Loretta. Who else? Who am I missing? Meg will be. Mother could go too. Yeah, Mother, you probably could drive because you could drive Wisconsin with your eyes closed. She could be the driver. Who else? Who else has been on our mischievous friends that, who else is crafty? We haven't met Miss Karen yet. Miss Karen wasn't part of, she's doing her inaugural joining of the mischievous crafty friends today. Is her first voyage. Her first voyage. Hello, Miss Cindy. All right, guys, that went around there quite lovely. We could just sit that. I don't know. That's the front though. Eeks. Well, we could hide it in there somewhere. We could stick it up over here. Put a little moss on it. Hide it. Stick it on up over here. Let's see. We put just a little glue on it. A little glue on our little backer here. Just set it in there. And then set it up over here. Let me hold it real quick. Lights are pretty on there. Yes, they are. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me turn off my big light. We've got, oh my gosh, we're almost out of time. Miss Bernice is up next, you guys. Look, we got the lights on. Oh, it's a little dark right there. Why is this so dark? I need to move some lights around. It's super cute. And now I'm sad that the lights are not, the lights are more down here. This is just like decorating a Christmas tree. The lights are not as bright as you'd hope. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me today for my bed spring craft. You guys, Miss Bernice is up next. And if you're not in the Mischievous Crafty Friends group, you're going to want to get in there because Miss Bernice is up, and then there's plenty more. I'm just telling you who is up next is Miss Bernice. So you guys, thank you so much for being here. My time is up. I've got to go. Thank you so much. I'm going to fix this so it doesn't look so dark right here. It's like I hate when my trees do that. So we got to fix it. So you guys, thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.